Hello, and welcome back to English for Healthy Living, the podcast that helps you improve your English while learning about health and wellness. I'm David.
And I'm Amanda. We're so glad you could join us.
Before we start, if you're finding our content helpful, please take a moment to like this episode and subscribe to our channel. It really helps our community grow.
It certainly does. Today, we have a fascinating and very relatable story. It's about my client, Anna, and how a simple change in her daily routine had a huge impact on her energy levels and her overall mood.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What was happening with Anna before she came to you?
Well, for months, Anna was struggling with deep fatigue. She would wake up feeling tired even after 8 hours of sleep. She described it as a brain fog that she couldn't shake. She was constantly feeling under the weather, not physically sick with a cold, but just drained of all energy and motivation. It was really starting to affect her work and her personal life.
Right, that sounds incredibly frustrating. A lot of people can probably relate to that feeling. So what was the first step you took with her?
We decided it was time for her to turn over a new leaf. Instead of looking for a complex solution, we focused on something fundamental: sunlight. We created a simple daily sunlight habit.
A sunlight habit. I like the sound of that. What did it involve?
It had 3 simple parts. First, every morning, without fail, she would go outside and get morning sunlight in her eyes for a few minutes, no sunglasses. This helps to set her body's internal clock, or circadian rhythm.
That's a key point. Resetting the clock for the day.
Exactly. The second part was taking short sun breaks during her workday. Instead of scrolling on her phone, she would go outside for 10 minutes, maybe walk around the block, and just soak up some sun.
That makes a huge difference, breaking up all that screen time.
It really does. And the third part was about natural vitamin D. By getting that midday sun on her body, she was boosting her body's ability to produce vitamin D. This meant she could improve her mood and support her immune system while getting a mental refresh.
She was able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That's brilliant. So simple, yet so effective. And I know you love the practical side, Amanda, but I'm excited about the science behind why this works so well.
Of course you are. Go ahead, David.
Well, it's not just a feeling, it's biology. A neuroscientist at University College London, Glenn Jeffrey, has done incredible research on this. He found that long wavelength light, like the red and near infrared that is abundant in sunlight, is critical for our cellular energy.
Cellular energy. Can you break that down for the listeners?
Sure. Inside our cells, we have elements called mitochondria. They produce the energy that powers everything in our body. Professor Jeffrey's research shows that red light essentially recharges these batteries, making them more efficient at producing energy.
Yep. Anna was literally recharging her body's batteries just by spending more time outside.
And what's really fascinating is that you don't need to be in direct sunlight to get the benefits of red and infrared. Red and infrared light can penetrate clouds, so even on an overcast day, just being outside is incredibly beneficial. And you can be in the shade as well.
That's a great point. So no excuses on cloudy days or on hot summer days.
None at all. This infrared light also helps your body produce melatonin, right inside the mitochondria. We think of melatonin for sleep, but it's also a master antioxidant that protects our cells from damage.
So it's both protecting and energizing to spend time outside.
Exactly. And one last thing. Red light helps create something called EZ water in our bodies. This is a special type of gel-like water discovered by Dr. Gerard Pollack that's essential for healthy cell function. Sunlight literally helps build this structured water in your system.
Isn't it amazing? Anna's simple habit was doing all of that, recharging her mitochondria, producing the master antioxidant melatonin, and growing her cellular water. No wonder she felt better. And what were the final results?
Yes, tell us.
Within a few weeks, she said she just started being in a much better mood. She was sleeping better and waking up feeling refreshed for the first time in years. Her energy was back, and she felt more positive and resilient. It was a complete transformation.
That is a remarkable turnaround. It really highlights how disconnected we become from our natural environment. We live in climate-controlled boxes. Did she mention any other unexpected benefits or any challenges in maintaining this new routine?
She did. She said her skin looked healthier and she felt less anxious in general. The biggest challenge for her was consistency on work days, when it was more challenging to be outdoors around solar noon to harvest that vitamin D from the sun. We worked on linking the sunlight habit to an existing one. She would usually go on a brisk walk around the park after lunch. All she had to do is, instead of wearing a tracksuit, change into tan-through clothing. This is habit stacking at its finest.
Habit stacking is a brilliant strategy. It's about making new habits almost automatic by pairing them with something you already do without thinking. It lowers the barrier to entry. That's a fantastic takeaway for our listeners.
Absolutely. So the key takeaway from Anna's story is that small, consistent actions grounded in our biology can lead to profound changes in our health. It's not always about expensive supplements or complicated biohacks. It's about reconnecting with the basics.
Well said, Amanda. It's a powerful reminder that our bodies have an ancient wisdom, and sometimes the best thing we can do is just get out of our own way and let nature do its work. It just goes to show that sometimes the most powerful medicine is free. Okay, now let's check your understanding and do some vocabulary drills.
Well, for months, Anna was struggling with deep fatigue. She would wake up feeling tired even after 8 hours of sleep. First, every morning, without fail, she would go outside and get morning sunlight in her eyes for a few minutes. The second part was taking short sun breaks during her workday. And the third part was about natural vitamin D. By getting that midday sun on her body, she was boosting her body's ability to produce vitamin D.
Inside our cells, we have elements called mitochondria. They produce the energy that powers everything in our body. Habit stacking is a brilliant strategy. It's about making new habits almost automatic by pairing them with something you already do without thinking.
She said her skin looked healthier and she felt less anxious in general.
I've added a short walk to my daily routine to help me stay active during the day. My energy levels drop in the afternoon if I skip breakfast. Regular exercise has really improved my overall mood and focus. I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, so I'll stay home and rest. After years of bad sleep habits, she decided to turn over a new leaf and go to bed earlier. Reducing my screen time before bed has helped me sleep much better. Getting enough vitamins supports a strong immune system and helps fight infections. By walking to work, I kill 2 birds with 1 stone, getting exercise and saving money on gas. Consistency is key when you're trying to build healthier habits. I use habit stacking by drinking water right after brushing my teeth every morning.